Hello, Gemini. We're here to do your December 2025 read. This is anything that you need to tie up, anything that you need to complete before moving into 2026. We have huge energy shifts coming in next year and it's going to be really, really fast paced. So this is a reading for you to see what sort of things that you can get finalized, set in place before we move into 2026. For love, I did actually channel through the song Gemini by Troy, which I'm not going to sing because I've done a lot of readings the last few days, so I'm really losing my voice right now. But the lyrics are, I could never love somebody, need somebody, want somebody more than I want you. And I'm feeling that energy really, really strong for you guys right now, particularly if you guys are single. You could be meeting people at social gatherings. There's going to be a lot of that coming up as we close out the year. And also, I was picking up in like a learning environment. So there may be some training that's being offered at work. You might be looking into doing a short course. This is an excellent time to be doing that for you guys because with your career, it's really a great time to be looking at upskilling, seeking that new promotion, moving into that new position. So think about if there are any short courses that you might like to undertake, or if your place of employment offers any kind of training that could be beneficial for you guys. If you are in an established relationship, right now is all about keeping communication light and fun and not getting bogged down in too much of the heaviness. So if there are issues that you guys need to address, it's about just, saying your piece, but trying not to go on the attack with that. What else did we pick up? With money, in the first half of the month, it's a bit important to set yourself a few gentle boundaries with your budget and try and avoid overspending. In the second half of the month, there's going to be a few opportunities for you guys to maybe have a side hustle to pick up a little bit of extra income. You might be selling some things on Marketplace or something like that. In your home, it's a really, really great time to finish off that DIY project that you started. Maybe you want to rearrange your furniture or decorate your home or have a bit of a clear out so that you're starting off 2026 feeling really fresh. The main theme that I got for you guys is that 2026 is going to be about or rather December moving into 2026, it's going to be about deciding who you are and who you are not, okay? So that you've got clear direction for your life moving forward. We're going to jump into a tarot reading in just a second, but I did pull some cards to give like an overall vibe of the month for you. And first up, we have emotions. So there are going to be lots of emotions at play, particularly if you are jumping into that new relationship, or as I said, you're in a relationship where there is some things that you need to address. So you're being called to be steady. I know that Geminis get a bit of a bad rap sometimes for being a little bit ungrounded, a little bit head up in the clouds. So it's just asking you to take a look at this from a very grounded perspective. We also had for you guys visualization. Okay, so this is about using your imagination in order to manifest. Imagination is your superpower. And as you're deciding for yourself who you are and who you aren't, it's also about deciding what do you want in your life moving forward. Okay, so we're looking at the big picture here using our imagination. The next card that we had was the mind. So that's double confirmation for using your imagination. Okay, so dreaming big. And then we had in between lifetimes lagoon. Now, in the Taurus reading that I did yesterday, I picked up that there was some past life karmics for Taurians. This to me feels more like it's a bit of a soul contract that you agreed to before you came down into this existence, and now is the time. You're having your breakthrough moment, and the dolphin there symbolizes communication, and it also symbolizes intelligence. Okay, so right now you're starting to remember what it is that you agreed to do when you came to this earth. I've got more to give. Okay, so for some of you that are in relationships, this could be that you actually have been holding back and you have more to give. It could be that your partner has been holding back and they have more to give. It could also be that the universe is saying you haven't seen anything yet. The best is absolutely yet to come for you guys. And then we have the process of illumination. So when it comes to your manifestations, you don't need to see the whole staircase. You just need to take that first step, and then the next one will come through for you. And I'm feeling like it's a bit of a stepping stone process for you guys right now. So once you're committed to your goal, once you know what that is, all you have to do is make that first step, and then the next one is going to become really clear for you guys. So we're going to jump in and do a tarot reading for you now. Spirit, come on through. What does Gemini need to know for the month of December? Okay, now please be advised that this is still a general reading. Okay, not every message is going to be for everybody. Take what resonates, leave behind that which does not, and be advised that I'm an energetic reader. I don't always stick to the traditional card meanings. So come on through, please, Spirit. What does Gemini need to know most for December? Okay. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, so we're starting off with the Nine of Swords. Now, this is a card that is all to do with sleepless nights, anxiety, worry, bad dreams, things like that. I feel like this is an energy that you guys are coming out of right now. So you may have been feeling like you don't have direction, be that in work, in relationships, at home. You're coming out of that phase now because this person is sitting up in bed. All right, they're waking up from this. The next card kind of confirms that. So we've got the 10 of Cups. Now, this is the dreams come true card. Okay, it's happiness, it's abundance, it's fulfillment in absolutely every way. So you're coming out of that stage where, you know, maybe things have just been like a little bit unsure, a little bit unclear. You're not quite sure which way to go with a certain situation. Your dreams are all coming true. All right, it's about taking that step, being resolute within yourself and knowing what it is that you want, what it is that you're not prepared to settle for, and who are you really, okay? At your core, who are you really, all right? And that's going to determine whether you can actually fulfill your life calling or not. Do you resonate? Do you align with what it is that you're doing right now? If not, it might be time to look at switching that up and going in a different direction. We have the Hierophant coming out, which is Taurus energy there. And the Hierophant is all about doing things the right way. It also does pertain to spiritual matters. So you could be seeking guidance either from your spirit guides, your ancestors, your guardian angels, or it could be seeking advice from a mentor. So it's doing things the right way. We're going step by step, and we're moving into this new energy for 2026. The last card there being the Death card, which is all about transformation. So whatever this phase is that's closing out for your life right now, it's opening up to that beautiful dreams come true energy for you. Now we're going to draw some cards from my wild card deck. And it's called my wildcard deck for a reason. Some of them are a little bit out there. So if they don't resonate for you, that's okay. You can look at these from a purely, what is the word that I'm looking for? Metaphorical point of view. And just see how that might line up for you. Or you could have a really wild, crazy life where you're really into the woo-woo and you're really aware of what's going on in terms of the spirit realm. All right, what have we got, Spirit, for December? We've got January. Okay, so transformation is coming in January. My words are a bit all over the shop today. What else can we tell Gemini? What's coming in for them? The letter X. All right. Now with this one, this could be an X representing a first, middle, or last name, but I feel like it's X marks the spot. You have got your treasure map sorted out right now, or at least you're thinking about planning it. X marks the spot. You are going to be finding your treasure very, very soon. This could be happening in January for you, or you could just be simply starting the treasure hunt in January. We have got theft. There is a theft here involved. Going to see if we can find out a little bit more about that. What is this theft? What can you tell me about the theft, Spirit? We have got an illness. Okay, some of you guys might have been experiencing some illness right now. There's a theft and some illness. This could be to do with that Nine of Swords energy. This could be what you're shifting out of. Shifting out of a period of loss, of illness. we have to believe that we are magic and nothing can stand in our way. Destiny and dreams come true. So yes, you are shifting out of that energy. This is coming under our 10 of Cups. So this is going to be a time, like I said, imagination is your superpower, all right? Your dreams are coming true. Just try and formulate that plan in your mind, but be open to it happening in other ways. When we get stuck on, oh, this thing has to happen this way, we close off the universe from being able to bring that through, because maybe it wants to come through in a different way for you. We have got, I have always depended on the kindness of strangers. Help is coming in from an unexpected source. This is coming in under our beautiful 10 of Cups energy. We have got a new love coming in for some of you guys, all right? So I did pick up there is definitely new love energy, and this person is absolutely besotted with you. They could never love anybody the way that they love you, okay? You are their one and only. And this is coming potentially in November. You might have just met this person recently. This could be coming in November next year. This person could be born in November. Take it how it resonates. All right, we're going to move on to our next deck. What can we find out for the Gemini crew, guys? All right. There is an X involved in your storyline here. This is coming under the Hierophant, and as I said, that could be to do with spiritual matters. It can also be it can be to do with doing things in the right way. It could be that your ex taught you something, because it's also a card of mentorship. Maybe they taught you how to love yourself because you're no longer willing to settle for what they offered. Maybe they loved you beautifully and it just didn't work out. But there is an X of significance coming under our Hierophant energy. Maybe your ex was a Taurus. All right, what else can we find out? Okay, you're right. Trust your intuition. So whatever you were just thinking about right now, this is your confirmation that you are right on that. When it comes to doing things the right way, when it comes to mentorship, spiritualism, whatever it was that you guys just had pop in your head, you're right. All right, we pulled out 2 cards here, and it says, I'm sorry. Sorry seems to be the hardest word, but I am so sorry. So this ex of yours is sorry. Now, that doesn't mean that you need to take them back, okay? If somebody's not right for you, they might only be in your life for a chapter, not the whole book, but they are feeling regret over the way things have turned out. And who framed Roger Rabbit? It was a setup. All right, so that's going to be resonating for some of you guys, not all of you, but there was a setup there, okay? So somebody may have set you up to fail in that relationship. All right. We have got the letter L coming in under our transformation, under our death card. That could be of significance for somebody. And I'm also just hearing left, turn left. I don't know what that is. That's for somebody. Turn left. We've got Gemini. Hey guys, so Gemini, you need to turn left. There's something to do with you going down a certain route and you're needing to change direction. So as I said at the start, December is about deciding who you are and who you aren't so that you can go in the right direction moving forward. So somebody needs to turn left, okay? This is not saying that you're on the right course. You just might be needing to make a minor correction there. Then it says, am I my brother's keeper? Somebody's wanting to wash their hands of responsibility, but they are guilty. Okay. Somebody did something and they're like, I didn't do it. I don't know what you're talking about. We have got, you're wrong. You don't have all the information. Okay, so I don't know whether that is that this person is just throwing their hands up and going, I'm not responsible, and they haven't looked at it from another point of view. Or it could be that maybe you just got an inkling about something, but that's not quite right. It's not quite the whole story there for you. But somebody is wrong and does not have all of the information. Now, which deck will we go to next? We'll go to this one. What else can you tell us, Spirit? What does Gemini most need to know for the month of December 2025 as we move into 2026 energy? Alrighty, we have got the Four of Swords. Now, the Four of Swords is all about rest and recuperation. All right, so you may have been in that state of worry. You may have gone through a depression recently. You are coming out of that now. Now, depression is just really a time where you need to kind of reset your brain a little bit. And I'm not saying that, depression is simply a chemical imbalance or anything like that. But when we're feeling that way, it's an indication that we need to look at what's going on in our life and why are we feeling that way? Okay, why are we feeling so off balance? Is there anything that we can change? Sometimes depression is caused by an event. You might have the death of a loved one, and that's kind of really out of your hands. When it's not to do with that, it's a call to make some changes in our lives. So we take a step back, we have some time of rest, and then we get going again. We've got the Nine of Cups. 9 of Cups and 10 of Cups, okay? Wishes coming true for you guys. 10 of Cups, ultimate fulfillment. 9 of Cups, beautiful, beautiful energy. We have got the Devil. So Capricorn energy there. There is temptation. All right, we've got Devil energy coming through. And this is falling under our Hierophant. Okay, so maybe you've got like a bit of a, what is it called? When you've got like a, the words today. Trying to make money really quickly, and you're just trying to get things off the ground, and you're like, I could do this, and that might be like really quick. Maybe you're thinking to do something that's maybe a little bit underhanded or not quite right, and that's a temptation. It's asking you to look at the bigger picture, and maybe don't go down the easy road. Easy money was the term I was looking for. And then we've got the Wheel of Fortune. So this is under transformation. The wheel is turning in your favor, guys. Big changes coming in 2026. It is the Chinese year of the horse. Okay, so there's going to be a lot of fast movement coming in for everybody. And we need to really ground ourselves, particularly Gemini. As I said, you guys have a bit of a reputation being an air sign and being up in the clouds a little bit. It's time to really get serious about what it is that you want in life, because now is a time when your plans can actually manifest. Get them sorted, okay? Get them out of your head and down into the 3D. What else can you tell us, Spirit, about our Four of Swords and our Nine of Swords? What is this energy that they're coming out of right now? Coulda, shoulda, woulda. Somebody is making excuses. Okay, so there could be somebody that's actually caused you to be in this energy. It could be a relationship. It could be something that's gone wrong at work, something to do with your friends. But somebody is making excuses. And this is something that really threw you off. It threw you into that state of depression, or at the very least had you questioning things. Okay, swords are all about information, generally about honesty. It's about intelligence. Okay, so it's at least had you questioning yourself. Self-love tour. Know your worth, accept nothing less. Okay, no settling, no compromising. There are skeletons in the closet. There is a family secret. So this is coming under our illness. This is coming under theft. This is coming under worry. And then we've got two that have popped out. A new car, or a car could have been tampered with. There could be travel coming up for you, or there could be an accident. It doesn't have to be a car. This could just be a mode of transport. It could be a bicycle. It could be a plane. It could be a motorbike. But there's something to do with a mode of transportation. Okay, and you are protected. I'll take that extra card that came through there. So whatever this thing is that you're shifting out of, you're completely protected, and we're moving into a new energy now, and this new energy is absolutely beautiful. So what can you tell us about that? Let's see if we can give them some hints. We have got something to do with the spiritual realm. So this is, as I said, I was picking up on a life contract earlier. This is something that you have agreed to go through. And now you're starting to enter your time where you're going to be fulfilling your calling in life. Okay, so you've got spirit on your side because you are coming into that energy now. Somebody is watching you. Okay, somebody is watching you have this transformation, and they're very, very interested in what's going on. This could be this new love that's coming in. It could be your current partner. It could be a karmic. Okay, but somebody, now this is just flipped over and it says what goes around comes around, as I've said, karmic. Okay, so somebody is receiving their karma right now. Somebody that has potentially blocked you from achieving this goal. All right, they are now receiving their karma. And we've got a Libra. Libra. Why did I say that? Libra. Okay, so this could be a Libra. This could be somebody that's born in the season of Libra. It could be the scales of justice. Okay? Could be somebody that has the personality traits that a Libra has. We've got liar, liar. This person is a liar. This person that has been blocking you from stepping into your highest timeline, they are a liar. This person says that it's not my fault, I didn't do it. This person has framed somebody, set them up, and they've tried to block your blessings coming in. What more can you tell us, Spirit? All right. We've got, there can be miracles when you believe. Have faith, stay positive, manifest, and watch your words and thoughts. So, imagination, it's your superpower. I'm changing your mantra for December about deciding who you are. Imagination is your superpower, okay? Start manifesting because you are on the cusp of a really, really big change, guys. It's all coming in for you. There is a daughter of significance here. Maybe you have a daughter who is very spiritually in tune and she's naturally a really powerful manifester. You could be manifesting that you want to have a daughter. You could be somebody's daughter. Okay, take it how it resonates. Not every card will be for everybody. And if one particular card or one portion of a reading is not for you, it doesn't mean that there is no message here for you. Love me right or leave me alone. Okay, so this X energy, you're feeling like, you know, you may have some feelings for them still, but maybe you know that they're not quite right for you and you're just feeling like, love me right or leave me alone. I don't want to go back to that. It hurt so much. It was really painful. Maybe your ex is feeling that way about you. Maybe you did something that was not so great, but somebody is feeling like that, okay? There's still strong feelings for them, but they're setting down their boundaries in place and saying, you know, if it's not perfect, I don't want it, okay? And perfect for you is what I mean. Like, nothing is perfect. We know that. All right. We have the letter V is of significance here, okay? So that's coming under our Hierophant. That's coming under our devil energy, doing things the right way, and our temptation. So V could be a first, middle, or last name of this person. All right, now our transformation. What else can you tell me about our transformation for Gemini? Okay. Well, what can you tell me about the transformation that Gemini is going to be going into? Come 2026, there are some big, big changes. We've got July is going to be of significance. Something happening in July. Somebody could be born in July. Somebody May. Okay, I was just going to say somebody could be called Julie. So that popped in my head. I don't know. That's not going to be for everybody. Now, this is quite a pile of cards, but I will take them. We have, wait a minute. You ain't seen nothing yet. Big news coming. So as I said, one of those other cards, there is more to come. You haven't seen anything yet. Something really, really big coming in for you guys. We've got Capricorn. That is devil energy. There could be a Capricorn involved in your story here, or it could just be saying that there is a temptation coming up for you guys. There's something strange in the neighborhood. Who are you going to call? So there is a supernatural element at play here. We did pick up the spirit realm. We do have the past life lagoon over there. So this is what's meant to play out for you guys. This is something that is absolutely meant for you. And we have an Aquarius here. So we could have somebody that is the star sign Aquarius. It could be that we are moving into the age of Aquarius. Now, there's going to be a global shift. It's not just for Gemini. I'm feeling it for everybody. I feel like we are really, really starting to transition fast now. So I'm just going to pick out one additional card from my chakra deck. Just something that we can tie this reading off nice and neatly here. We've got communication incoming. So we've got self-expression, exchange, and sharing connection. Okay, so as I said, this could be to do with your relationship. I feel like this is to do with your soul contract. This is what you agreed to do before coming to Earth, and you are stepping into it now. And when you are in alignment with your destiny, with your life calling, nothing can get in the way of that, okay? So majorly big things coming for you guys in 2026. December is all going to be about really cementing that for you. asking those tough questions. Who am I? What do I want in my life? What am I willing to put up with? And what am I not willing to put up with? And clearing the way to make sure that those things can come in 2026 for you. I really hope that reading helps, guys. Until the next one, have a fantastic day.